What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. Man, I feel good, man. I have over 11,000 steps already today, and I'm cleaning out some brush and stuff over here, cutting up some firewood for my mama. Gotta take care of mama. And they were trimming trees over here at the cemetery, and they loaded up the truck, and they said, "Hey, our truck is full. You need some firewood?" I said, "Hey, leave them on here. I'll cut them on up." And that's what I'm doing. Testing out my DeWalt. Woo! Cordless chainsaw. I got a whole lot of wood. I've been cutting all morning. Be that as it may, I'm worried. I am really extremely worried about Duke Meriwether. He keeps spilling the beans. It's almost like Eddie Griffin, comedian. He talked about riding down the police saying, "F the police, F the police," the window down, saying, "F the police, F the police," because he's looking for a beat down. Watch this clip here, and you tell me if we got something to worry about, okay?
What the bottom line really equates to is this. The Cowboys want to make sure that their players are the best possible version of themselves. And I am here to help each and every guy that I invest in and that I work with realize their potential. So we're aligned on the same page. And the same can be said really for any team. The advantage of this is that we're right here in Cowboys country. And so it's been natural for the guys to come over. And I kind of talked about this with Garrett, but a guy like Zach Martin has 7 offensive line coaches, you know? And so no matter what, there's a level of consistency and a consistent voice and a consistent eye that I think I provide that is just more of a help, you know? I'm not trying to change anything that these guys do. I'm trying to make it more efficient and effective, which allows them to go back to their team and help the team.
That's high quality H2O. So here's my concern. Duke, shut up. Duke Meriwether, shut the hell up. Okay? Because here's the problem. You are, okay, we all know everybody works out in the off season, okay? You're allowed to do that, okay? You're not allowed to work with your coaching staff during that lull in the off season. There's the rules of the times that the coaches can be working with the players. We understand this, right? Hold on, let me grab some real quick. So we know everybody is working out with some kind of a guru and things, which is fine. But the fact that you are in Dallas, okay? You're in Dallas. That's where your headquarters are. And you're working with not 1 or 2 of the Dallas Cowboy players. You're working with all of their starters, okay? You admit you're working with all the starters and some of the backups too. And so that could be looking like you're having practice, which would be fine as long as you're not part of the Cowboys coaching staff. But you're getting close to the point of saying, I'm in Dallas, I've got all their players, and now you're saying that, you know, we know what the coaches want us to teach. You're crossing that very thin line of almost being part of the Cowboys organization and having practice that is unsanctioned by the NFL. It's one of those cool rags. And that's my worry is you're getting really, really close to the point of saying we're having an organized practice with Duke Meriwether and the Cowboy players, and we're keeping in contact with the coaches. Because see, the players can't keep in contact and talk to them, you know, about all this, that, and the other. But to have a guy who's coaching them and teaching them, I mean, he's literally said, we know what they want us to teach them. We're fine-tuning what they want us to do. It's a great thing. Now, don't get me wrong. It is a great thing for the Cowboys organization to have that taking place. If the coaches can go ahead and say, hey, you know, how's such and such working? How's he looking? Here's what I want you to work on. You know, he's having a hard time when guys cross his face, okay? So, you know, make sure you work on his hands, on being able to do that punch and get that separation so that way he can adjust and wheel his hips around, okay? So you're practicing, for all intents and purposes, with Duke Meriwether during the time that you're not allowed to practice. And Duke, you know, if you don't say anything, it's plausible deniability. But you keep saying, we know what the coaches want us to teach. We are in contact with the coaches. How much of a stretch is it to say the players, through the coach, are being coached by Coach Meriwether? It's like he's an assistant coach working with them. And before long, I think the NFL, because it's the Cowboys, that they're going to look and say, you know what? This is kind of crossing the line here because we want to get them boys. Yeah. Well, today is already Thursday. At 8:15 tonight, we'll be at 56 days. 56 days. Or 56 days. We'll be at 56 days until the Cowboys and Eagles get it on. And hopefully I'll have all this wood cut. Unfortunately, I got a tree over here that's got a limb behind the red brick house. It's really close to the house, but it's a hill that drops off and it's leaning like this. And if it goes, it's going to take out all the power lines and then probably hit the front porch of that house. So I've got to get a guy to take that down. So yeah, I might be here this weekend dealing with that and having more wood that I got to cut up. But hey, it's all good. Alrighty, good people, as always, I appreciate you. And oops, my high quality H2O fell over. Whew, it's so peaceful out here. I never knew how good neighbors a cemetery is. They don't party, they don't play loud music, you know. I ain't seen any of them at night, but then again, I'm asleep, so hey, y'all do your thing at night. Whew. Okay. Peace out, good people.